Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sanya, and this is the channel Beauty Guru Sanya, where I talk about everything skincare. So I am a skincare specialist, skincare guru, regulatory guru. So I am your guru. And today I wanted to, the summer is coming and spring and sun and whatever, and so I wanted to review a product which I have had for 1 year. I'm not going to use it this year anymore because you should not either. So before I start with the product, any SPF product that you buy, I don't recommend using it this year and then the next year as well, because the chances are very high that if you buy, for example, SPF 50, that next year you won't gonna have SPF 50 anymore in that product, because SPF products are not stable. They tend to, let's call it deteriorate, and the filters in it also tend to deteriorate. And so today you have the SPF 50, 365 days later you have maybe SPF 30. You still have, your protection, but it's not as strong as it used to be. So you're not gonna die from it, but maybe not immediately. But yeah, that's why I don't use it, and yeah, I don't recommend that you should either. So now to today's product. It's this product. I'm gonna show it to you. It's a Korean skincare brand, Beauty of Joseon. I hope I pronounce it correctly. And it's a matte sun stick. So the way I'm showing to you a product that is from last year is because I still have around two-thirds in it. I haven't used a lot of it, but it doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just, I don't know, I'm not that much outside. I try to protect myself from the sun. Yeah, I have very sensitive skin, that's why. So, but anyway, to this product, I got it because I think it came out new on the market last year, or at least the online shop where I buy it, they had it, they put it into their, online shop. And yeah, I was able to buy it, and they did a newsletter about it, and so I thought, oh yeah, it sounds very interesting. And then I read the ingredients list, and it has silicones in it, and I don't like silicones that much, especially on the face. No, it actually doesn't matter whether on the face or the body or hair. I'm very skeptical. Not that silicones are toxic. There are some that are not that healthy, but at least in the EU, they have been, or they were banned. They're still banned, so they have been banned. Yeah, but this one, it looks like the silicones that are in it, they are still, okay in the EU, and they are, how should I say? They are more toxic, I would say, to the environment than to your health, because they are not biodegradable, and they just stick around and pollute everything. But yeah, they don't really pollute you or harm you in a, I don't know, toxic way. But yeah, the thing why I don't like it is because, and that's not with everyone the case, but in my case this happens, and I know people, they have the same problem as well, is that when I put the stick or any other product that has silicone in it on my face, and even if I don't put it around my eyes, even if I let, some space between where I and the cream or the product, silicone tends to crawl during the day inside my eyes. I mean, it tends to crawl everywhere, to everywhere. It goes even into your hair. You just don't really maybe feel it, but it happens. This is what silicone does. And this is also a very cool thing when you put it in your hair. It's very shiny and it's spreading. Yeah, spreading is maybe a better word than crawling. It spreads everywhere. And so when it spreads in my eyes feel as if there is something in my eyes that shouldn't be there. So, and they feel very dry. So that's why I don't really like it. But, they don't harm my eyes. They don't, I don't get blind from it or of it. But it's just not a very pleasant feeling. So that's why I try to not use any products with silicones in them. So yeah, but I still thought I'll give it a try. I never had a sunscreen product in the shape of a stick. So I tried it, and I must say I like this product a lot. Maybe because it's a stick, it doesn't spread that much. Yeah, I don't know. But it's a matte stick, so the face doesn't get shiny from it, which is very, very cool because I get shiny very quickly. I shine all the time. So, when my face starts to shine, this oily shine, then it's just too much shine. People get, blinded. And I care for people. I don't want them to get blinded. But anyway. So yeah, it's not sticky. It feels really nice and kind of, velvety on the face. I like velvety feel. When a product gives you a velvety feel, that's really cool. And I guess, silicones, they can feel silky or velvety. And this is just because of the silicones. It feels that nice. Silicones feel nice. That's why they're in the product. And, if we go to the inky ingredients list, there are quite a few different silicones in it. I have not seen many products with that many different types of silicones in it. But, the person that's formulated this thing must have some very good knowledge about silicones. Is a silicone pro probably. So I'm gonna read them to you, just if you're curious. So the first one is, and sorry for my accent now, because I can maybe hide a little bit of my Swiss accent, but when I read these ingredients, I can't. It's just too complicated. So it starts with caprylul meticone, then caprylul trimeticone, then vinyl dimeticone meticone silesquioxane cross polymer. That's a long one. Then polysilicone 15. Polysilicone 15 is actually also. Sorry everyone, my camera, I don't know, it didn't want to film anymore, but let's continue where we stopped. So polysilicone, as I said, is also a UV filter. Then the last one, I think it's the last one. I have I haven't. It should be the last one. So the last one is vinyl dimeticone. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of silicone in it. That's a lot. And then, I had another concern about this stick. So it's a stick, so I thought it might be maybe sticky, oily, greasy. And, you know, this is the stick, you put it on your face, so you actually touch the face with this stick, and then you don't really, how should I say, sanitize it or, you know, clean it, but you just close it, and the next time you need it, you open it and you touch your face again. So I had the horror thought that, you know, all the germs that are on my face, I mean, my face is not clean anymore, crystal crispy clean, you know, after a few days, a few hours into the day. And so I thought, you know, this bacteria is going to go on this stick, and then they will feed on this stick, and then they will get bigger and more evil. And then the next time I use the stick and put it on my face, I have evil bacteria on my face, even more evil bacteria. And then I will get pimples and inflammation and whatever. But it turned out it didn't happen. Not a single time did this happen. And I never cleaned the top of the stick. And you know why this didn't happen? Because there is almost no water in the stick. No water means no germs. You know, water here is almost on the last place. So I think maybe it's somewhere, it comes from an extract. And I guess maybe 0.5% water is in the stick. So no chance for germs. Which is really cool. And it's, as I said, it's not sticky. It feels velvety and cool. So anyway, other ingredients, or not other ingredients, let's just start with ingredients that I really like that are inside this stick. So the first one is curcuma. Curcuma has an anti-inflammatory effect, as well as Centella asiatica, which I really like both. And Centella asiatica, I feel like in every product there should be Centella asiatica. It's a really cool ingredient. And then we have jojoba seed oil. And you have to know, jojoba seed oil is a natural oil. So it comes from a plant. And plant oils are usually very greasy compared to, let's say, not natural oils. They feel greasy and sticky, and you just get very shiny in your face. But jojoba oil is, I would say, the silicone when it comes to plant oils. So it's the silicone within the plant oils. Not because it's not natural, but because of its feeling. It feels silky and just lighter than the normal plant oils. For example, you have soy oil or sunflower oil. They're the worst. I mean, if you use them, then, you know, I hope God is merciful and you don't get pimples all over your face. So this is why I like when a product wants to have natural oils in it, then go with jojoba oil. That's a good choice. And it doesn't get rancid. Because jojoba oil, the name says it's an oil, but it's actually a wax. And waxes, it has a chemical waxy structure, so it can't really get rancid, as opposed to sunflower oil or almond oil. They all get rancid, and sometimes pretty fast. You buy a product and they're already rancid. The product stinks. Sorry, I can't talk anymore. Yeah, you see, it's just I can't even talk because it's so terrible. But yeah, so jojoba oil, people who formulate products, if you watch this, please formulate a little bit more with jojoba oil. Good. Then it has hyaluronic acid in it, so for hydration, that's cool, for a plumbing effect. And yeah, and you have panthenol. It's not very a very fancy ingredient, but still it's, you know, it tends to the skin. And you have glycerin, a very cheap ingredient but effective to hydrate. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there are more ingredients, but these are the ingredients I wanted to point out. The ingredients, yeah, that I like a lot, and silicone that I'm cautious about because you know, heard why. And yeah, maybe I can say something about the preservative system. So because it has almost no water in it, there is no real preservative in this thing. There are just some sort of pseudo preservatives in it, or preservative boosters. For example, propandiol, butylenglycol, methylpropandiol, ethylhexylglycerin. I'm sorry, ethylhexylglycerin is actually a preservative. But I believe this preservative comes from a help me extract. There are a few different extracts in here, and they oftentimes are preserved, and I think it's just because of them there is preservatives in this formula, but I doubt they actually put preservatives in this formula, like on their own. That makes sense. Yeah. That's about it. So I like this product. I can recommend it, and I'm gonna buy it this year as well. I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's sad that still 2/3 of it is in it. And I feel like I think I've never used a sunscreen product to the very end. The products are just too, the size of the product is still too big. I mean, I have 50 milliliters creams, and I feel like there should be 30 milliliters. So yeah, if you're a formulator or a product manager, just at least for the face, not for the body, but for the face, please produce 30 milliliters or 40, you know, packagings. So there is, I guess, less waste, and, you know, in general, less energy used, and just, you know, more sustainable. Yeah. And it's maybe a little bit cheaper as well, because, you know, sunscreen products are usually, it can get expensive. Yeah. So it's not the cheapest product within your skincare routine range of products. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. Let me know in the comments if you know this product, if you like it, or how you feel about it, and whether you're gonna try it or not. And yeah, you can also let me know how you feel like this review was, what you would like to know more about, or yeah, just, you know, if you feel like, give me a feedback. And yeah, if you have a product that you would like me to review, then just let me know, message me. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for, you know, watching this video, this very cool video of mine. And, you know, I wish you a very good nice evening. It's getting dark, as you see. Maybe you don't see it. But anyway, you know, I'm looking forward to another video, and yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching, and yeah, I don't know, I have nothing more to say.